It's pretty clear that advanced manufacturing is going to be increasingly important for our country for developing new technologies.
Our students need to be familiar with state-of-the-art and future advances in manufacturing such that their designs can be implemented, built, and eventually put into marketplace.
So MIL is the Manufacturing Innovation Learning Laboratory in the School of Engineering at Rensselaer.
The MIL really fills the need to practice some of the theory that they've been learning here at RPI.
It's about learning the philosophy of manufacturing.
We're one of the few universities, one of the few shops in our country that puts everything together.
Students have to work in teams. They have to divide the duties, they have to understand what are the strengths, they have to communicate with each other, they have to follow a particular timeline, and students learn all of those important skills as well that are needed to be a really good engineer.
We're not solving problems that one person can solve. We're not solving problems that can be solved with one field. And so the teamwork aspect and bringing different viewpoints is very, very important.
The projects are team-based because we try to replicate an industrial experience.
A big part of the MIL has been to involve industrial partners to help us maintain this facility as a current representation of industry practices. We do have in the MIL a number of current types of processes from abrasive water jet cutting to computer numerical control machining to data collection, and the students have the ability to look at those different systems and to figure out and to design, build, and implement a manufacturing system to produce a certain component. The component really is kind of secondary to that experience that the students are going to get to practice being an engineer in this type of a situation.
We combine theory and hands-on really well. All of our theory is in our shop, taught at the machines, and we do a lot of simulations outside of it on whatever software they need to use at the time.
In today's rapid manufacturing environment and also innovation environment, people need to be able to test things very quickly.
I think the thing I've learned the most about manufacturing is how much goes into it. There is so much planning and there's so much time spent leading up to the actual production line.
I'm very, very excited about the future of the MIL. We're calling it MIL 2.0, where now we're looking at Industry 4.0 standards.
The MIL 2.0 or the future would be a place where digital technologies, immersive technologies, computing, even artificial intelligence and machine learning can be brought to bear to make processes more efficient, to make products more effective in what they do.
I think for students at RPI, the MIL is a great source to figure out where you want to be in your career. When I came into it, I wasn't sure about manufacturing, but by the end of the class, I knew that that was definitely the field I wanted to go into. And I think it adds a competitive advantage to any resume that it gets put on.
An RPI student is certainly somebody who is operating at a very high level within their discipline. When they graduate, they're ready to go work, they're ready to go to graduate school because they have the ability to synthesize and implement their education.